Hello, welcome to Lil's Vintage World and welcome to my December TBR. I don't do TBR videos any other time of the year other than December because December I'm pretty good at deciding what I want to read. December tends to be a rereading month for me. It tends to be a month where I just kind of treat myself and just spend the month primarily rereading, which is what this video is all about. This is what I'm going to be reading in the month of December, sneaky peeky. So I will start with the book that I need to read for Christie Fest, which is a group that I read alongside Julie at the channel Hungry Bookworm. So we read an Agatha Christie book a month and then we chat about it on Discord and it's wonderful. And the book that we need to read, or I need to reread, is 450 from Paddington by Agatha Christie. Course. This is a Miss Marple and we have Elspeth McGillicuddy, who is on a train, and it's a train, you can probably see by the cover here, it's a train that ends up running parallel with another train. So there's two trains going off at the same sort of time at one point and then they go in different directions. So Elspeth's on one train and she's looking out at the other train and she witnesses a murder. And who does she go and tell? Well, she goes and tells her good friend Miss Jane Marple, doesn't she? So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. Looking forward to rereading it again in December. Alongside that, another book that I need to get to soon, and actually I think I'm going to start it today. I did try to start it yesterday, but things just got a bit busy. And that is A Pin to See the Peep Show by F. Tennyson Jesse. This is newly republished by the British Library Women Writers as part of their British Library Women Writers series. I love this series of books so much. This book is from the 1930s and it actually means something to me, this book, because this book is inspired by the scandal that was the Edith Thompson Bywaters case, where a murder happened and they were convicted and charged and punished for that murder. And when I did my undergraduate degree at university in sociology, for my dissertation, I looked at female murderers in comparison to male murders in relation to how public perceive them, how public perceive a female murderer in relation to a male murderer. So I looked at, the famous ones, and Edith Thompson was someone that I looked at and was shocked at her conviction. And my heart completely went out to her. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to get to this one. I can't wait to read that. I think it'll be amazing. The other books that I want to get to are books that I've kind of put a little bit of time aside. So December's quite a busy month for me because, well, first of all, I celebrate Christmas. My family celebrate Christmas, so we've got lots of Christmassy stuff coming up. But then at the same time, I've still got university going on. University for me runs all the way through December into January, so I don't really get a break. However, Christmas is there, so I'm going to give myself 4 days off university. And that is just going to be for me to do whatever I want, and I'm going to plan on doing some jigsaw puzzles, watching rubbishy TV and reading my books. So I've got myself 4. I think that's a bit optimistic, I'm not gonna lie. There's kind of 3 that I definitely think that I could do, and then we'll just see with the other ones. So starting off, a read rather than a reread is Christmas Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. I loved the Shopaholic series when I was younger. This again means something to me because when I was a child, going into from children's books to adolescence books, we called it teen fiction rather than YA. I didn't like teen fiction, and so I went from children's books to the Shopaholic series, and I really liked it. And I read it a few years ago, reread Secret Dream World, and really enjoyed that. I would like to keep going with the rest of the series. I have read the whole series. I'm not going to lie, I think the first ones are much stronger than the later ones, and actually I've got rid of the later ones from my collection now just because I don't think they're that strong. But a Shopaholic Christmas special? Yes, please. So I'm looking forward to reading this and getting back into the swing of things. The other ones are rereads. So to start with, my favourite book. This is Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day by Winifred Watson, a book from the 1930s that I just adore. I think it's wonderful. If you've watched the film but you haven't read the book, read the book. It's so good. It has illustrations in it. I can't remember if I've read this year or not. I usually read it at least once a year. I'd say on average I probably read it twice a year. I have been known to read it up to 4 times in a year, once I think. So yeah, I just love it. It's very funny. It's about a woman called Miss Pettigrew who's 40, she's a virgin, she's very old-fashioned, and then we have Delicia LaFosse, who is the new bohemian, bright young things, very interested in what she looks like and public perception and all that type of thing, and yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. So that is my favourite book, and it deserves a reread. The other book that I want to reread for sure is A Giant Days, which is my favourite comic book series. I bought this edition. This is called Not on the Test edition, and it has 8 of the single issues in here. The reason why I got it was because my copy of the single issues, sadly, the earlier ones, because they've been read so much, they're starting to feel a little bit loosey-goosey in the old binding. So I was like, right, I'll get myself a hardback copy of the earlier ones. So yeah, unfortunately they kind of stopped. They did 3 Not on the Test editions. I don't know if they're going to carry on doing them. I hope they do, because otherwise the series kind of stops in the hardback ones. But yeah, it was my favourite comic book series about 3 girls and their time at university and their friends, Gimel and McGraw. I love it. Love, love, love it. And then last but not least, speaking very fast today, last but not least is one that I would really like to reread, but I just don't think I have the time. So I'm going to say to myself, reread it if you can. If you can't, maybe audiobook it or just rewatch it. And that is Mapp and Lucia by E.F. Benson. I have this in a Folio Society edition, and I have it in this lovely edition. I haven't decided which edition I'd reread it in yet. I haven't reread them in these paperback editions. I love the series. I think it's so wonderful, and I do think it's still very much underread and underappreciated, and they're so funny, and I fancy those types of laughs, and I fancy being with Georgie again. I love Georgie. Georgie's my favourite character. So yeah, I'll see, because the thing is, it's not like, it's not a huge book, but also it's not exactly a short book, so it takes a little bit of an investment in it, and I don't think it's one that I can quite read in a day. This is about 300 pages, so I'm quite a slow reader. So yeah, I mean, I'd love to be able to get to it and reread it again, but if not, audiobook or rewatch the series. So yes, there we go. Those are the books that I'm planning on reading and rereading in December. Let me know your reading plans for December. Hopefully you can get to more books than I can. I'm just very busy at the moment. Uni's tough, and you know, I want to spend time with family and stuff, so I'll do what I can. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As I said, let me know what your plans are for December, reading wise and just general. Take care, and I shall see you soon for the next video. Bye for now.